Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here today for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Wilson. First, experts are weighing in on road rage after a man was shot while driving on I-49. The man's employer believes this was a road rage incident, but state police have yet to confirm that. Though police are still looking for the driver of a black Durango with tinted windows. He says that the man is now home awaiting surgery for his injuries. But experts say when dealing with a similar situation where you're around a driver with road rage, it's important just to keep calm. Road rage incidents are on the rise and the violence impacting vehicles is increasing. According to Robert Bennett from Thompson Driving, if someone is driving too close to you, he says move over as soon as you can safely. And he recommends avoiding pulling over because it might cause the other person to pull over and escalate the situation.
We want to ignore that person. We don't want to brake check them. We don't want to do anything to escalate the situation. We just want to drive normally.
Well, again, a suspect has not been found in the case, but the victim told investigators that they were driving a newer model Dodge Durango, again with tinted windows. Police say if you know anything, just give them a call. Well, meanwhile, a former Beyond Meat and Tyson Foods executive who pleaded guilty after biting a man's nose during another road rage fight last year is now countersuing. Doug Ramsey, the former COO for the company, was arrested after the Razorback game against Missouri State last year. According to police records, Ramsey attacked a man who he believed was driving too close to his vehicle in a parking garage. Investigators say witnesses reported Ramsey punching through the driver's window and hitting him and then biting his nose. Now Ramsey is countersuing the plaintiff in the case. That countersuit claims that the other men intended to cause some harmful or offensive contact with Ramsey and that they did so by punching, striking, hitting, and biting him. Well, before we get to more news, let's get a check of that weather. We got a lot of events happening heading into this weekend, but a little bit of rain today. Let's find out what it's going to do with meteorologist Zach Scott. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Joe, best chances of rain, bottom line, first half of the day. As we go through the afternoon, early mid-afternoon, the shower activity coverage should start dropping off across the area. Skies are going to start breaking up. Sunshine's going to try to mix in as we go deeper into the afternoon, and we're going to try to get some warmer, muggier conditions to build in here this afternoon. Again, looking at highs in the 80s. By kickoff, we should be good for Friday night lights across the area. We should be looking at drier conditions. Now, we still may have some soggy soil around and some damp conditions, but in terms of rainfall coming down, I think the rain chances are out of here by this evening. All right, again, widespread shower activity through the first half of the day. Here's your lunchtime. We still got scattered showers across the area. Strongest storms this morning and even early afternoon stay out towards the west. There you go. As we go through the afternoon, coverage decreases. Clouds break apart. We're clearing out late afternoon into the evening. We're good to go for Friday night lights. Again, we'll see warmer, muggier conditions on Saturday, 80s to low 90s, Joe. Stray showers possible. Storm chances pick up once again for us. As we go late evening Saturday, we're still working on the exact timing into the overnight hours. More shower chances linger Sunday.
Thanks so much. That's good to know because we have a lot of things happening around 5 Country this weekend. First, the Arkansas-Oklahoma State Fair kicks off today on Friday. You have until next week on Saturday to check it out. Everything is happening there at K. Rogers Park in Fort Smith. And we can't forget about the other festivals and events going on. Format Festival is also today. The biggest change is the new location this year. It's been moved from Sugar Creek to the Momentary and Crystal Bridges due to some production challenges. Also, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue is going on. It's happening in downtown Rogers and in Eureka Springs. And then finally in Fayetteville, there's a celebration of Hispanic heritage. The Fayetteville Chamber is hosting a festival tomorrow afternoon at the Northwest Arkansas Mall's parking lot. It's happening from 1 to 5, and organizers say you can expect some live music, authentic food, and a car show with all kinds of local vendors. Admission to the event is free. And looking ahead, fall officially begins Saturday, tomorrow. If you're ready for all of the autumn activities, we have a list of places you can visit to enjoy the season. 5 News anchor Alexandra Burnley shows us just a few of them.
There are plenty of pumpkin patches in 5 Country, with many of them situated in Northwest Arkansas. Megara Farms, Reagan Family Farm, and Farmland Adventures are just a few of them. Depending on which one you go to, you can expect apple orchards, petting zoos, corn mazes, hay rides, zip lines, and more. And of course, you'll leave with a trunk full of pumpkins fresh from the farm. If you want to enjoy the scenery of beautiful fall leaves, you can hop on the Arkansas-Missouri Railroad. Rides run from Springdale to Van Buren, Van Buren to Winslow, and Springdale to Winslow. If you enjoy German-inspired beer and food, there are several Oktoberfest events happening this fall. The Fort Smith Brewing Company is holding one on Saturday, September 30th, which is also its 6th anniversary party. Fayetteville is hosting a Falltoberfest on Sunday, October 1st around Dixon Street with 3 stages for live music and lots of Arkansas crafted beers. Rogers is throwing its Oktoberfest event on Thursday, October 14th downtown, and organizers enthusiastically encourage you to show up in your best dirndl or lederhosen. For the full list of pumpkin patches, fall events, and more, check out our website, 5newsonline.com. Alexandra Burnley, 5 News.
All right, thank you, Alexandra. Well, those are some of your top stories on this Friday. We're heading into the weekend. Hope you have a great one. I'm Jo Ellison. We'll see you back here on Monday.